This is going to be a side lying rotator cuff activation technique. So I'm going to start off here on my side. I'm going to have my bottom leg in this sort of 90-90 position. My top leg can be over the front of that shin there. From here, I'm going to be in this sort of like sideline book opener position. I want to make sure my shoulders are stacked one over the other. So I don't want to have my top shoulder kind of relaxed over. And in addition to that, I don't want to be cradled over or kind of compressing the shoulder. I want to make sure I'm nice and big. My neck is in a neutral alignment with my spine. And then from here, what I'm going to start to do is I'm going to start to fold the top of my torso towards the direction of my forearm. So what I'm actually doing here is I want to stay big. I want to make sure as I fold over, I don't compress. And as I do that, what I'm doing is I'm actually creating length on the rotator cuff. Now from here, what I want to do is I want to start driving weight into my forearm, into the top of my hand, continuing to stay big. As I do that, I'm going to feel that rotator cuff start to activate here. So really just a nice muscle type of fatigue burn on the back of that rotator cuff, and I'm just holding that position here. I have a nice base of support from my lower body. So my foot is planted, my shin is planted. I have weight through the outside of my knee, through my thigh, into my hip. I want to make sure I have big diaphragmatic belly breathing so I don't have any daylight. I'm not creating any awkward angles or compensating and bucking up through my rib cage. I'm just nice and elongated, big and broad through my chest, folding forward, matching that same effort so that I don't continue to collapse over. I'm just ever so slightly folding inward towards my forearm. Simultaneously, what's preventing me from continuing to fold forward is the effort I'm driving my forearm, elbow, hand to activate that rotator cuff to keep myself from going all the way in. I'm going to hold this for about 15 to 20 seconds per effort. Make sure that I don't compensate into any funky positions, which is why you give yourself such that short effort. 15, 20 seconds, and then you can back off. You can go into a supine hook lying position, stretch it out, make sure you recover enough, give yourself about 30, 45 seconds, and then you just roll back over to the side in that same position. Make sure we have good angles, right? So I'm not slacked off in my bottom shoulder. I'm nice and stacked. Big belly diaphragmatic breathing, stable base through my lower body. And then again, I fold in to really feel that forearm, that elbow, the hand, all simultaneously driving to prevent myself from folding over for that same amount of effort. You want to do something like this about 2 to 3 times per day for a minimum effective dose. Again, about 2 to 3 sets, 15 to 20 seconds starting out here. As you progress, as you get stronger, you can increase the amount of volume, whether it's more sets, more time under tension. You can start to facilitate motion, but this is a great movement and integration into any sort of rotator cuff rehabilitation protocol, specifically because this functionally loads the rotator cuff. So try this one out. This is great for rotator cuff rehab, and I'll see you in the next video.